Because in all actuality, the more we grind, the more we work, the more we work, the more we don't have time for ourselves. You see what I'm saying? So everything is in correlation with each other, because if you don't make the time for yourself, how are you supposed to make time for everything else if you just working, grinding? It takes time. What's going on, my brothers and sisters around the world? It's your boy, Terrell Humphrey, Bullis T, Failureisknowledge, Bullis T, and Terrell Humphrey. And before we get into this video, can you please go ahead and subscribe to my platform? Go ahead and subscribe to my platform. Go ahead and like it. Go ahead and rate it. Go ahead and do everything that's on this app. Whatever app that you're on, go ahead and show me some love to where I can see that I'm doing something right. You dig what I'm saying? Please. If you're on Apple Podcasts, go ahead and rate it. Give me a 5-star if it's touching your heart. Listen, nothing less than 5-star. I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, if you're on Spotify, leave me a comment on what I can improve on. Listen, we're here to grow together. We can't do that if we don't communicate with each other. You see what I'm saying? And so we're gonna go ahead and dive in with the topic today. And what the topic gonna be about today is actually taking time for yourself. Actually taking days off to where you're not becoming overwhelmed to everything that's going on. Because as we're grinding, we understand how we're damaging our mental in order to get at a level that we're trying to achieve at, right? Because in all actuality, the more we grind, the more we work, the more we don't have time for ourselves. You see what I'm saying? So everything is in correlation with each other, because if you don't make the time for yourself, how are you supposed to make time for everything else if you just working, grinding? It takes time. And the reason why I'm speaking about this today is because I actually felt that day before yesterday too. And what made me feel it, what made me realize is that I've been working so hard, I've been grinding so hard for the last month. No, not even last month, last couple of months to be completely honest. I've been grinding. And when I tell you I've been grinding. Listen, and I just ain't had a day to where I'm just relaxed doing and not just really focusing on work. Now, mind you, rest days are important, but you can't have too many of those, because if you have too many of those, now you start to be complacent again. Because in all actuality, once you build a routine up, it's hard to break that routine. It's hard to gravitate away from that in order to start doing something different. You see what I'm saying? And with me, with this journey, and it taught me a lot. Just with Vlogmas itself, and it taught me that I can actually do this. I can actually be successful if I just keep putting the work in. But as I'm putting the work in, I have to take some me time. Because if I don't, I'm gonna be fucked up. You see what I'm saying? Listen, everything happened for a reason. Everything happened in the time that it's supposed to happen. While you're working, it's gonna happen when you need to work. I had to realize that. So I'm gonna keep putting that work in. I'm gonna keep putting that time in. I'm gonna keep grinding. Because if I stop now, all the work now and done is just gonna go to waste. You see what I'm saying? And there's more to that. There's more to success. You know, and there's more to just overcoming the everyday life, you know, and it's durable. Like I always say, it's durable. But the only thing that you have to always remember is that you come first, and you have to take days off. You just can't work, because if you do, like I said in the beginning, you just gonna be mentally drained. And when I tell you that when I was resting, man, that was like one of the best rests I ever had, one of the best days off I ever had. And man, hey, listen, now it's time to get back to the grind, get back to the hustle, get back to the work. You dig what I'm saying? Listen, I had my time off. I enjoyed it. It's the holidays, you know, and it's more meaningful when you actually understand everything that's going on. Holidays, family, time. You know, time is precious. Family is precious. Holidays is precious. But the second that we forget that, we get so stuck in our head to think, okay, now what I'm doing now, I have to do every day. I can't take no days off, because if I take days off, now I'm gonna get pushed back. Now I'm gonna get pushed back. In all actuality, them days off is gonna help you get a step further. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, big shout out to my boy Malik.
But I gotta beat that demon in my head, because I know back then, nigga, I couldn't do nothing.
He the one to put me on self days, but like I said, I never like grasped the concept of it. I never grasped the concept of it just because of the simple fact that I felt like I was having self days or me days, but in actuality, I wasn't, because I still was working, I still was grinding, I still was like put my all in it, you know. And them days is important. Them days is important because you just need to rest. It's okay to rest. It's okay to rest. Them rest days gonna be is something needed. Needed. You feel me? Listen, I always want to thank y'all for tuning in. I always want to thank y'all for subscribing, for rating me, for commenting. Hey, listen, I really thank y'all. I really thank y'all for always tuning in. I thank y'all, love y'all. Always continue to strive for greatness, nothing less, always more. Thank you.